Welcome back. The Auditor General has withheld its report into the City of Cape Town's management, pending several other ongoing investigations.
Preliminary findings by the attorney firm Bowman Gilfillan seem to be lifting the lid on what they see as maladministration and corruption in the City of Cape Town, implicating the Mayor Patricia de Lille and many other senior officials. De Lille has, however, rubbished some of the findings and denied any wrongdoing.
The City of Cape Town has been marred by tensions, infighting, allegations of maladministration since late last year. There have been a series of reports, investigations, as well as accusations across media platforms of how the DA want to oust de Lille as executive mayor. De Lille says the Auditor General has vindicated her of any wrongdoing when she was accused of using taxpayers' money for upgrades at her Pinelands home. But Council ordered that an independent investigation be conducted into how the City of Cape Town is being run. The preliminary findings in the report by Bowman Gilfillan attorneys does not look good for the mayor and many senior officials.
They do make some adverse findings against the city manager. They do make adverse findings against the Commissioner for the Transport and Development Authority, and they do make adverse findings against her, the Mayor of Cape Town. Now, these maybe require further investigation. I have no doubt they do. But the important point is that the City Council of Cape Town accepted that report, and the Mayor was part of that decision to accept that report. Now, you can't cherry pick from the report. You either accept the report as a whole or you don't accept the report as a whole.
The report has not been made public, but the SABC has it on good authority that the preliminary findings that may need to be further investigated speak to maladministration that runs into millions of rands. The findings cite flawed procurement processes, tender irregularities, outside influences, and how important documentation was never presented to Council in an attempt to protect certain allegedly corrupt senior officials.
We've been calling for forensic reports to come to Council. I mean, the Speaker has got all the requests from the ANC. I've been personally going to the Speaker's office and saying that, look, we as Council took decisions for forensic investigations, and those reports never came to Council. And we knew that something was cooking here. And all of them, they knew before local government elections that the DA is in trouble. And they wanted to use de Lille in 2016 local government elections to win elections, especially the coloured constituency.
The ANC has alleged that de Lille's hands are not clean, but they will not allow the DA to use them to oust her for their own political expediency. Other political parties have also weighed in.
It's now about personality. That's where we separate ourselves from what's going on in the DA, and we're now saying to the DA we're not going to support any motion to remove the mayor because they've said it's no longer about right and wrong. How can it be that a person is found, for instance, not guilty in principle and yet she's still removed? It's unacceptable for us. It's never about colour, it's never about a gender, it's never about age. It's got nothing to do with that. It's about the principle, about what's right and wrong.
De Lille says she has written to Bowman to change some points that have been stated as factual findings in its report.
I picked up 3 wrong factual findings in the report. And so I wrote to Bowman's asking them to correct their report, because I don't think it's proper that Council adopt a report with wrong factual findings in there. They refused to do so on the 3rd of January. They advised me to take my concerns to the Council meeting, which I did on Friday the 5th. I took my concerns to the Council meeting. The report was on green, a confidential report. My submissions to Council is on white. It is the evidence that I've submitted to Council, and therefore I am entitled to speak about them. I have now written to them again yesterday, and I've given them until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to correct their report, failing which I will have no option but to take this report with all of those factual errors to take it on a review.
The Western Cape Regional Executive has also issued a statement to say de Lille should be removed as the City of Cape Town's mayor. De Lille has lashed out to say this was never discussed with branches and that another faction within the DA is trying to replace her with Western Cape leader Bonginkosi Madikizela, but she has vowed not to go down without a fight. Meanwhile, DA Federal Executive is expected to meet on Sunday to decide de Lille's fate. Nomawe Tusolwandle, SABC News, Cape Town.